Be successful in life? How many of you want to achieve great heights? Raise your hands, please. Great, most of you want to. Now, how many of you are working towards it? Okay, great, some of you are working towards it. If you had asked me the same question about 6 years back, my answer would have been no, I am not working towards it. I have better things to do in life. President, ToastMaster of the day, fellow ToastMasters and friends. Having a dream is what most of us do. I want to travel the world. I want to construct a beautiful house. But how many actually achieve it? A dream can be converted into reality only if you convert it to a goal. A dream is different than a goal. When I say I want to travel the world, that is a dream. But when I say I want to travel the world in next 5 years, that becomes a goal. And most of the time, a goal is achieved, not a dream, which dies down the moment you close your eyes. Let me share with you a couple of instances that helped me achieve my goal. These are some of the techniques that I developed. The first one is, you need to be specific. You need to have a vision. Let me compare goals to a game of bowling. I'm very sure most of you know what bowling is. The first one, as I said, is you need to be specific, have a vision. Looking beyond where you are today, looking beyond where you will be tomorrow. A goal that is not specific is like trying to place pins in different lanes. It's too spread out. You will lose a lot of time and energy moving from one lane to another. It is too vague. You will not be able to focus, and a goal that cannot be focused is very hard to achieve. If you want to say, I want to earn a lot of money, my question is how much? If you say I want to buy a new car, my question is which one, by when? That is being specific. The next one is attainable. A goal that cannot be attained is like trying to get a strike using a ping pong ball. It is not possible or too difficult. A lot of people suggest you to set gigantic goals because they personally don't know what you are capable of. But although I believe that you need to set goals which are intelligent. Trying to make from 0 to $1 million by tomorrow morning isn't intelligent. Neither trying to lose 25 kgs by dinner time. You need to set goals that are intelligent, and you need to be smart when you set your goals. I'm not trying to tell you to set small goals. Set goals that are far out of reach, but not far out of sight. That's very, very important. The next technique is being flexible. Trying to get a strike using a ball that is too heavy or where your fingers don't even fit into it is very difficult. During the course of achieving your goal, you will face a lot of obstacles. You will stumble multiple times, but don't give up. Try to tweak your goal in such a way that you should be able to achieve the target. The last important thing that I personally believe is very important is you need to have passion of what you want to do. Do what you love, love what you do. I have a friend of mine called Shravan. He's one of the surgeons in Bangalore. We both studied together. He was extremely good in maths. He always wanted to get into the accounts, finance field. Today, when I meet him, he scored some great percentage in his 12th, top ranking in one of his entrance exams. And he's a surgeon today because his parents went with the flow. Because it got great percentage, they put him into medicine. And when I meet him today, he says, Shravan, I always wanted to become a fund manager. And there is a surgeon. Where is finance? Where is medicine? So Amir Khan in the movie 3 Idiots said, do what you like, not what people want you to become. So there you have it. Your goals need to be specific, attainable, flexible, and the most important thing is passion. Now these techniques are not an extract from a book or an article. I was able to write these techniques on my own because I personally believed in them. Let me share with you a couple of stories of living legends. Gloria Estefan, one of the most famous pop singer, met with an accident in the middle of her career. She had a fatal injury to her spinal cord. Doctors said she couldn't perform for the next 3 years. Thousands and thousands of letters, prayers from her fans, and more importantly, multiple surgeries done by efficient doctors, and her own willpower and hard work brought her back performing within 9 months. And that performance was top of the charts for the next 3 years. Lance Armstrong, one of the most famous cyclists, underwent chemotherapies. He was diagnosed with cancer. He underwent 3 major surgeries. He also was not ready to bury his goals. He worked hard cycled back into history books, winning the 2000 bronze medal 2000 Olympics. Now goals are not just for the famous. My father had a goal. He wanted to see me as an engineer succeed in life. He used to work hard. We are not from an affluent family. He used to work hard in his office, come back in the evening and sit with me and help me with my studies. During my exam time, he used to sit with me all night and help me, and next day morning he used to go back to work. And today he is happy. I'm the living proof of what he wanted me to become. There are two people who are very responsible for what I am today. One is my family and my wife. When I was seeing my wife, then girlfriend, way back in 2003, we had just started working. We were earning extremely less money like most of the freshers used to do now. Way back in 2003, the money that we used to make was very, very less. During one of our conversations, I asked her, what is your short-term goal? She said, Shravan, I need to collect some money within 5 months. I said, is that your goal? And I laughed at it. End of the 5th month, it was our birthday. We both share our birthday in the same month. And yes, she is 4 days older to me. There she was with a beautiful gift because she had planned and she had collected the money. And I had to compromise on the gift because I did not have any money, because I did not plan for it. Instances like this started inspiring me, and I started working on my goals. I made a list of things that I need to achieve before I die. Started putting dates right next to each other, what I call my bucket list. Let me share with you a couple of items from that bucket list. When we were seeing each other, one of the hottest topics in both our families was, these two need to get married. I was not ready for it yet because I did not have a decent job in hand and wasn't earning sufficiently well. So we both decided that we will give 4 years before we get married. And I started doing certifications, added a couple of degrees to my profile, switched a couple of jobs. And yes, end of the 4th year, I had a decent job in hand and was earning sufficiently well to run a family. Wanted to finish my competent communicator certification by December 2010. I'm referring to the goal of being flexible. I completed December 2010, I had completed only project 8. So I did not get demotivated. I said, okay, let me tweak the goal in such a way. I will complete it within the next 3 months. So March 2011 was my next deadline. I was still not able to do it. I completed only my project 9 by March 2011. Here I am today delivering my project 10. And hopefully, I will be able to strike out another item from my list after the session. I want to construct a house. Okay, big goal in today's market value. Yes, I have started working towards it. That's called the measurable goal. I plan to buy a property very soon and try to start constructing. When we both got married, we had another list. We need to travel some countries before we start a family. So we made a list of countries that we want to visit, both my wife and I. And we achieved most of them. There's one country that we missed, is South Africa, that I always wanted to visit. And we are expecting our first child in the next 3 months. So if I hadn't planned this properly, probably I wouldn't have visited those countries. If I hadn't planned my wedding, I think I would have still been a bachelor. Dear Toastmasters and friends, do not kill the dreams of your life. Nurture them, perceive them, and strive hard to achieve them. The future belongs to the beauty of the dream. Having a goal and doing nothing is equal to not having a goal. If there is something that is stopping you from achieving your goal, that something is none other than you. Remember one thing, it is not the things that you did you think on your deathbed, but the things that you did not do. Over to you, Toastmaster.